Welcome to a tour of the traveling exhibition of the Persian Empire at the T.C. Jesse History Museum. Today, we are discussing some of the brightest parts of the Persian Empire. During the Persian Empire, Cyrus the Great, Darius the Great, and Xerxes the Great ruled. They all forged their own marks in history, with Cyrus being the starter of one of the largest empires ever. Darius expanded the empire, taking over most of Europe, Asia Minor, and most of Asia, and finally Xerxes, who attacked Greece, starting the long-fought Persian Wars. All of Persia's emperors were very tolerant to the people they conquered, causing almost everyone in the empire to like them. They had very few rebellions because of this, allowing them to have great, prosperous years. An example of this is when Cyrus took over Egypt and allowed the Hebrews to keep their religion. The ancient Persians were divided amongst three social classes: the gentry, or royal class, the aristocrats, and the working class. The gentry are the people that have the most money or are members of the royal family. The aristocrats are the people that make up the middle class or have positions in government. The working class are the people that do most of the work, such as artisans. The way the Persian government is set up, there are lots of bureaucrats supporting one emperor. Bureaucrats are non-elective governing positions that are filled by people selected by the emperor. The people's society went to their governors if they had a problem, and if the governor couldn't solve it, he sent it to the emperor. This kept the people happy and allowed their voices to be heard. The Persian road system allowed lots of trade. The artisans used the royal road as a way to trade with all of the empire. Also, this road allowed the entire empire to be connected, giving a feeling of unity. They also had the usual sets of roads inside the cities and towns connecting them to the main royal road. The standardization of coins allowed for the entire empire to trade with one another, which led to a more equivalent distribution of wealth, so that one person has close to or the same as another. The building of the royal road added more trade routes to the empire, allowing the artisans and merchants to sell their goods to a wider variety of people. The Silk Road was later added towards the end of the empire, allowing them to trade with Europe and the Far East. Zoroastrianism is the religion of the Persian Empire. Zoroastrianism is one of the most ancient religions of the world. At one time, it was the dominant religion of Iran and adjoining regions. Its popularity declined when the Islamic invaders occupied Iran and introduced Islam. A handful few who fled from Iran after the fall of the Sassanid Empire to escape persecution in the hands of the new rulers took shelter in India. They are known today in India as Parsis, a small community that has been persistently striving ever since to keep the tenets of the religion alive, despite hardships and lack of following. Ahura Mazda is the supreme, omniscient, and omnipotent God who symbolizes truth, radiance, purity, order, justice, courage, strength, and patience. He is the creator as well as sustainer. He also protects the good from the evil and maintains order by keeping the chaotic evil at bay. Even though they believe in one supreme God, they still believe that there are minor gods or deities. They believe in the afterlife and sin. An interesting fact is that they believe in a judgment day similar to Catholics, except God does all the judging instead of Jesus. Thank you for viewing this exhibit. Please return to your tour and don't forget to come back to the T.C. Jesse History Museum.